So that video just left off with, are you ready to lead it? The fact that you are sitting in this very audience, I think means yes. To back that up, over half of you, either in this room or watching on demand, are already winning with Monday's AI. And more of you are starting to see value every day as customers using Monday's AI has doubled in the past 6 months. And that is just the start. I'm making sure 100% of you are pushing your business forward with AI. And that's what we are here to do today. To inspire, let's talk about a couple of customers who are pushing the boundaries forward. Ravinia, the oldest outdoor music festival in the United States, recognizes over 90% of the risks in their IT portfolio on time and before they become an issue. Something that they might have entirely missed before. And then there's Five9, who you will see on this stage tomorrow. They are using AI to instantly calculate the ROI of every incoming project, which means they know right away what projects to prioritize, saving time and reducing guesswork. And Dorman Products transformed their reporting by automatically categorizing tasks with AI across hundreds of projects. This all shows that AI isn't here just to speed up old ways of work, but to redefine them. I'm Jason, Regional VP in North America, and here's why I'm excited to be here today. Because what we're diving into isn't just the next version of work management. It's the future of work itself. A future that every one of us in this room has the chance to shape. So what are we going to talk about today? First, how we got here and the incredible results that you've already achieved. Then, a look at what we've delivered for you this year. Next, a sneak peek at some much requested features arriving soon. And finally, the big one, what work management looks like in this new AI era. Let's start by looking at where we are today. Clients in every industry, every region, and every kind of team have changed the way they execute with Monday Work Management, from small startups to global giants. Just look at the impact that we have made. For example, VML, one of the largest creative agencies representing the likes of Coca-Cola and Whirlpool, and who stood on this stage last year, manages all of their client projects on Monday. The result? A 20% increase in customer satisfaction. And let's see what Holcat, the largest Caterpillar heavy equipment dealer in the US, is doing. By managing and tracking their inventory on Monday, and let's get this straight, by inventory, I mean 50-ton excavators and 40-ton bulldozers. Yes, I had a little bit of fun on their website prior to this presentation with my 5-year-old son, but I digress. The result of tracking that inventory, they saved over $4 million in warranty claims. And how about McDonald's in the land down under? Ba-da-da-da-da. They are loving it. With Monday, they've connected teams, streamlined planning, and supersized efficiency, leading to a 25% reduction in project timelines. Thanks to results like these, the results that you're achieving, we're leading the market. And it can be seen through Gartner, where we're the only work management platform named as a leader in not one, not two, but 3 separate Gartner reports for project management, for work management, and the all-new marketing work management report. And while being recognized as a leader is meaningful, true leadership means never standing still. Because even with everything that's been accomplished, you've told us that you want more. You want more projects, you want more resources, you want more visibility, and you want more control. And this year, that is exactly what we have set out to deliver. Let's take a look.
This year, we heard you. With a faster pace and deeper complexity, you asked for more. We delivered powerful new capabilities shaped by your biggest challenges. Cross-project dependencies provide a clear view across initiatives, so you can catch blockers early, align timelines, and keep work moving smoothly. Managed templates ensure all your projects follow the same structure, so work runs consistently and reporting is effortless. Alignment is also about how workflows are structured across teams and departments. Now, with the Workflow Builder, you can simplify even the most complex processes. Just describe them in plain language and instantly turn them into a scalable workflow, no code needed. Your people are your most valuable resource. The resource directory centralizes roles, skills, and locations in one place. With that foundation, AI-powered assignments can easily match the right people to the right work. And the Capacity Manager gives you a real-time view of workload and availability, so you can distribute work smarter, maximizing output without burnout. When work moves fast, it's easy to miss what's coming. With a new layer of visibility, you can spot bottlenecks and risks early. AI reports, portfolio dashboards, AI risk insights, all designed to help you stay on top of progress, catch risks early, and take action before they grow. We didn't stop at insights. We also strengthened the foundation, adding new governance and security capabilities so you can scale securely, empowering you with the visibility and control you need to lead with confidence. And we're not done yet.
As you can see, it's been quite the year since we got together last Elevate. I lived that video firsthand, and it still excites me to see what we've come out with. But that's all in the past. And with the past comes the present and the future. And in that present and future, we are continuing to bring you the capabilities that support the growing complexity of your work, while also simplifying it. Let's take a sneak peek at the work management capabilities coming in the next few months. We have deeper project management, we have advanced resource management, and reporting at scale. And I want to call something out here. I've been at Monday for nearly 7 years. These are 3 areas that I have discussed many, many times over that period, even with a number of you sitting here in this audience. And I stand here today wholeheartedly excited about the new depth of these critical features. Let's dive into the first one, as it's one I know that you've all been waiting for. Sub of subs is almost here. I see some clapping already. There we go. I probably don't even need to say it, but who here remembers when we didn't have sub items at all? There were many of you that would not let me forget that. Well, 1 layer of sub items was good, but 5? Now you will be able to break tasks down without limitations to how your teams actually think, plan, and execute. Also coming soon, project dependencies at scale. What does this mean? You will be able to bulk create hundreds of dependencies in 1 click. All of that manual planning for big projects, gone. Enterprise-wide rollouts, multi-stage launches, all can be mapped instantly with no effort, no errors, and nothing falling through the cracks. And let's talk advanced resource management. Earlier this year, we gave you the ability to allocate resources at the project level, where you can seamlessly allocate resources based on the skills and role and see their capacity across the portfolio. Soon, we're also going to give you that option all the way down to the task level, so you can allocate resources with precision and make sure your best talent is focused on your most impactful work. Now, planning and allocation are just the beginning. For organizations to see the full picture, we need to know not just what was planned to have happen, but what effort was actually put forward. This is where planned versus actual views come in. You will be able to compare where you originally allocated resources to what was delivered and in real time. That designer or engineer you tasked with 30 hours on a project this week, well, it's Wednesday at 2:40. How are we tracking? Resourcing isn't just about the plan, it's ultimately about the utilization. And that's how you'll course correct quicker and deliver smarter. And soon, we'll give you the power to see the capacity of your entire account across your whole workforce. With account-level resource utilization, you are no longer relegated to seeing your people's capacity across just selected projects in a portfolio. Now, no matter what your resources are working on across the entire account, you can visualize their workloads and filter by department to make better staffing decisions, ensuring you have enough resources to reach your business goals. And finally, the last one is a big one. By big one, it's something you've been asking for. By big one, I mean it's something you all have been creating workarounds to until now, and that is reporting at scale. This means going from reporting on 200 projects in a portfolio to thousands of projects, meaning you will be able to roll up all of those insights, risks, and data points into one portfolio dashboard. Now that is reporting at scale. Yeah. But we're not done. Now, while we will never stop empowering you with stronger enterprise-grade capabilities, the world of work is changing in unprecedented ways. How? Through AI. Yes, that little two-letter acronym is everywhere, and it is changing everything, opening a whole new world of opportunity to move faster and work smarter. What used to take weeks now takes days. What used to take hours now can be done in minutes. And I know that I'm feeling this in my day-to-day as a sales leader. We have clients showing up with AI-generated RFPs, research, and matrices 80% complete already. Reps that I have, they are feeling it too. They are doing research faster than ever. I am not that old, and I used to spend hours poring over 10Ks to develop a point of view. I have reps doing that in seconds now. So this is our moment to tap into this new world of opportunity. And in that world of opportunity, AI is not something that you just bolt on and call it a day. It needs to be built in. And with Monday, it's fully integrated into your organization's most critical workflows. We view this in two game-changing pillars. First, AI that does the work for you. Monday's AI takes action based on what you need, amplifying your workforce. And secondly, it builds the work apps that you require, no longer demanding you to fit into what others think that you need, but in a way that is tailored to fit you and your processes. And this doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter your company size, and it doesn't matter your company goals. What you're about to see applies to any organization, department, or team. To show what leading with work management AI will look like in the very near future, let's walk through an example from an apparel company. Let me introduce you to EcoSport, our fictional yet suspiciously trendy sportswear company. Just for fun, we're saying they make biodegradable running shorts and compostable shoes. EcoSport is running its operation on Monday Work Management, its go-to platform. And now, with AI embedded into the context of their work, gaining its organizational memory and data on top of the work management capabilities I mentioned before, it's really a co-driver that knows how you work, what your goals are, and how to get you there faster. Much of what you're about to see is already available in Monday Work Management, with the rest coming close behind. Let's see how it's all going to work together. Beginning with how AI actually does the work for you. The team here is launching a new product line, so speed is everything. With a single prompt, AI builds the product launch project, creating set timelines, tasks, and dependencies, all pulled from best practices in the company's historical project and work data. Then, it assigns the right people, both human and agents. And I'm going to come back to the agents in a moment. But automatically assigns them based on skills and availability. What once took weeks to plan, scope, build, and assign, that just took minutes leveraging Monday's AI. And those agents I mentioned just a moment ago. Here's an example of EcoSport's procurement agent, just one of many that they built with the Agent Builder. In minutes, it researches packaging vendors that meet the requirements. It compiles a short list of both new and existing vendors, drafts an RFP for approval, and ships it out. Now that same agent comes back with the top vendors that responded, Greenpack Co. and Pack Naturals. Yes, they're still fictitious, but comes back with the option to move ahead with an SOW, or you can assign somebody to negotiate. That's how agents are getting real work done, and the more work they do, the more that they learn. And as the project progresses, you can count on AI to be always on in the background. Like here, we see that Lauren is at 90% capacity. It would be less risky to assign Allison. The AI sees timeline conflict and bottlenecks, and it doesn't just flag them. It gives instant mitigation options. So instead of problems landing on your desk, with Monday AI, it lands solutions there instead. Now, we saw how AI can unlock and execute work in Monday Work Management. And while you can do a ton with Monday boards, projects, and dashboards, no two companies and no two teams work exactly the same way, as that would make our job far too easy. So how do you ensure you have the exact right apps and views you need to power your business forward? That's where Monday Vibe comes in. What you saw Daniel announce in the last presentation, where we are shifting the power from us to you, where you're no longer limited to the applications someone thought would work for your business, but can now create what you know that your business needs. Here's an example. EcoSport is now expanding globally, and they need to understand where their main resource investments need to be. All they need is a single prompt. And with that prompt, they can build an application based on the advanced resource capabilities we saw before. Now they can see exactly what they want and how they want it. In this case, how teams are distributed across regions, where they are focused across initiatives, and which departments are over capacity. It's not just reporting, it's decision-making power that EcoSport's leadership team needs to grow the business. Now, with that growth, there are often growing pains. The HR team needs a better way to see the organization. With another prompt, they don't need another HR tool. You're welcome, IT folks. EcoSport can transform their employee board into an interactive org chart where they can zoom in for granular detail, or they can pull back for a high-level view, instantly visualizing teams, managers, and hierarchy in a way that's dynamic, easy to navigate, and however you want. You don't like the color? Just ask Vibe to change it. You want to see your North American region versus your EMEA region? Just ask Vibe. Now, as EcoSport expands globally, a critical component are its retail partnerships. And it's up to the brand team to support their marketing efforts at scale. So again, and you may start to spot a little bit of a theme here, with a prompt, the brand team creates a brand portal for partners to use at a moment's notice. Partners can filter for any asset, finding what they need at ease. No more recreating assets, or worse, something outdated being used. Now partners have everything to get to market as soon as possible, while importantly, maintaining brand integrity and consistency. And finally, with all these new growth KPIs, the CMO needs to create clear cross-departmental OKRs to keep everyone aligned and on track with their objectives. Okay, quick pause. And if you don't participate, I'm going to feel a little bit silly up here. So, by a show of hands, how many of you have company goals or OKRs? Okay, pretty much everybody, right? Now, I know some of you might be sitting next to your boss. So bosses, this is a safe space here. How many of you at a moment's notice can see how you're performing against these goals and or how your critical work rolls up to the executive team? I see like 4 hands. That one's high. He's got it. Well, you guessed it. A prompt goes in, an application comes out. They created an easy-to-use OKR navigator for the entire department. By the show of hands, you all have these types of goals. Whether you track it well or not is the other story. And for those of you that do track it, I know there are many running OKRs and goal frameworks on boards and dashboards. Monday Vibe changes that entirely, as now you can see it all and navigate it the way that you want. So next Elevate, when we ask that question around tracking, I expect a lot more hands to go up. Okay. Could you see it? Could you feel it? It's here, the new era of work. We showed it through new features. We showed it through upcoming features. We shared how AI can unlock time, clarity, and capacity across your organization. But if you take one thing from me today, let it be this. We will continue to lead together, us by your side. Work is constantly changing. The pressure to use AI is everywhere, but that pressure has not yet led to results being seen by everybody. MIT just reported that 95% of generative AI pilots fail. A key finding in that study, the pilots stall at the enterprise level due to its inability to learn and adapt to workflows. That's why our customers choose to focus on Monday's AI in Monday's work management, where it's already embedded into every aspect of your workflow. It's AI that evolves with you and where you already work. And like I said at the start of this, our goal is to make sure 100% of you are pushing your business forward with AI. If you want to explore what's possible with AI today, you can. Just head over to the work management booth on the show floor in Dugal Greenhouse. And before I let you go do that, let me ask you one question to leave you thinking. What could your business become if AI turned limitations into possibilities, as those possibilities are now possible? Thank you.